Sports Central tonight. Rugby Awards. The Schools Rugby Awards 2025 was held at the BMICH last evening to recognize the school rugby players who excelled in this year's Schools Rugby League tournament. Mixed Tour. Oversized all-round heroics propel Afghanistan to victory in the first ODI in Abu Dhabi against Bangladesh, disappointing the winners of the recently concluded T20 series.
There you go. He's finished it with a blow. And there it goes all the way. 6 runs and Afghanistan go 1-0 up in this 3-match series.
Major milestone. Alex de Minaur secured his 50th tour-level victory of the season yesterday at the Shanghai Masters, defeating Nuno Bogues to advance to his 7th ATP Masters 1000 quarter-final. And joins the list. Cristiano Ronaldo becomes the first footballer to reach billionaire status according to the latest sources, which has valued the Portugal great's net worth at an estimated $1.4 billion.
From Studio 24C, this is Sports Central. And now, here's Vinut Varnasurya.
Hello and welcome to other Derana Sports Central, the place to get updated on all the sporting action right here at home and around the globe. We start off today's bulletin with school rugby. The Schools Rugby Awards 2025 was held at the BMICH last evening. The school rugby players who excelled at this year's Schools Rugby League tournament were recognized at the special awarding ceremony.
More than 2,700 up-and-coming rugby players had taken part in this year's Inter-School Rugby League, which was held under 3 divisions. Trinity College Kandy emerged the champions of this year's Rugby League, while Wesley College Colombo were the runners-up. Meanwhile, DSN and Aiga College Colombo were the champions in the Plate Championship, when St. Joseph's College Colombo were the runners-up.
Well, thank you very much to our presentation party.
St. Anthony's Kadugastara won the Bowl Championship, while Mahanama College Colombo were the second-place team. Prince of Wales Moratuwa were the champions in Division 1 Segment B, while Richmond College Gaul bagged the plate title. Maragama Central were awarded as champions of Segment C, while Taldua Buddhist School bagged the plate title. Meanwhile, in Division 11, the championship was awarded to Madawala Madina National School. St. Thomas Bandarawala won the plate championship, while Nalanda College bagged the bowl title.
Super 16 Junior Rugby Carnival was held at the Colombo Royal College's Sports Complex recently. Here's all about the action. The organisers say in the main aim of this unique rugby carnival is to identify the next generation of rugby talent in the country. This rugby carnival had been initiated in 2007 to promote the game among juniors by a group of volunteer rugby enthusiasts. It was later ratified by the Minister of Education, and now this junior rugby carnival is held with the support of Sri Lanka Schools Rugby Football Association. In 2007, this event was organised with the participation of just 16 teams coming from 8 schools. Now it has attracted over 140 teams from around 40 schools in the country. This rugby carnival features around 1,250 school rugby players, including in the age categories of under 10 and under 12. The semi-finals of the ATF Under-16 Week 1 Boys' Singles Tournament were held at the Sri Lanka Tennis Association's courts in Colombo today. Accordingly, Ashlyn De Silva and Mayuran Kobendran qualified to the final.
In today's semi-finals, Andrew Vijayamana took on Ashlyn De Silva, while Mayuran Kuberan battled with Nevan Kanangara. The semi-final between Ashlyn De Silva and Andrew Vijayamana was a hard-fought one. Eventually, De Silva defeated Vijayamana 6-2, 6-4. Meanwhile, in the second semi-final, Mayuran Kuberan beat Nevan Kanangara 6-4, 6-3. The ATF Under-16 tournament is considered as a key event to highlight young talent in Asia. This is part of the Asia Tennis Federation's developmental circuit.
Several more quarter-final encounters of the Under-19 Division 1 and Division 2 inter-school cricket tournaments were held today. It's time to get the wrap-up. The Under-19 Division 1 Tier B quarter-final encounter between St. Benedict's College and Ananda College was played in Kotahena. The home team win the match by 47 runs. Batting first, St. Benedict's amassed 272 for 5 wickets in their allotted 50 overs. Opener Mario Fernando and Tehal Bithar added 105 runs for the first wicket. Bithar was the first wicket to fall for a well-made 54, while Fernando top-scored with 91 runs off 134 balls. Vihanga Ratnayaka also contributed with a quick-fire 68 off 54 balls. He hit 7 fours and 3 sixes. In bowling for Ananda, Chamatka Irosh bagged 2 wickets. Chasing 273 to win, Ananda were bowled out for 225 runs in the 46th over. Ovin Pereira top-scored with 63 runs, while Kitma Sitmal contributed with 42 runs. In bowling for St. Benedict's, Mevan Dissanayake was the pick of the bowlers with 3 for 33, while Manikya Deshapriya and Johan Idirisinghe captured 2 wickets each. Meanwhile, at Army Ground in Karandeniya, Kinsut Kandy booked their place in the last 4 in Division 2 Tier A Limited Overs tournament by defeating Vidyaloka College Goal by 5 wickets. Batting first, Vidyaloka totaled 155, losing 9 wickets in their 50 overs. Shanul Mandil top-scored with 35, while Thurunu Mendes made 28. In bowling, Chamodya Piris was the pick of the bowlers for Kinsut with 3 for 27, while Kenula Pihilanka bagged 2 wickets each. National Youth cap Kavija Gamage spearheaded the Kinsut chase with a magnificent unbeaten half-century. Kinsut reached 158 for 5 in 32.2 overs to win the game by 5 wickets. Gamage made 68 not out of 50 balls with 6 fours and 4 sixes. Shanul Kodituwakku made 33. Janish Iratna and Shanul Mandil bagged 2 wickets each for Vidyaloka. Holy Cross College Kalutara booked their place in last 4 of the Division 2 Tier A Limited Overs tournament by beating their arch rivals Tissa Central College by 8 wickets in Kalutara. Batting first, Tissa Central totaled 232 all out in 49.1 overs. Late order batter Mindev Hansana top-scored with 83 runs, while he came off with 46 balls with 4 fours and 8 sixes. Sadev Dilshan made 28. Yasit Silva captured 3 for 50, while Onesh Nimsara bagged 2 wickets. In reply, Holy Cross's 4 top-order batters batted superbly and helped their team to reach 236 for 2 in their 44th over. Sabodhadev Thilana top-scored with 65, while Idwara Anuhas made 52. Rusit Jayawardena remained 52 not out, and Osinda Silva was 49 unbeaten. Meanwhile, in Horana, Taxila Central booked their place in the semi-finals of the Under-19 Division 2 Tier A Limited Overs tournament by beating Lyceum International Vattala by 12 runs in a low-scoring thriller. Batting first, Taxila Central scored 190 for 8 in their allotted 50 overs. Rashan Navanjana top-scored with 48 runs. In bowling for Lyceum International Vattala, Tisanga Semith and Shanuk Jayawardena captured 2 wickets apiece. In reply, Lyceum International Vattala were bowled out for 178 runs in 43 overs. Danidu Navaratna top-scored with 37, while skipper Tharusha Ranasinghe made 27. Janiru Sevmin was the pick of the Taxila bowlers, capturing 4 wickets for 32 runs. We're heading into a short commercial break. More sporting highlights coming right after this. You're watching Other Derana Sports Central. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Other Derana Sports Central. We are going to the updates from the ICC Women's World Cup 2025. Beth Mooney's masterful maiden World Cup century rescued Australia from 76 for the loss of 7 wickets, setting up a match-winning total of 221 and denying Pakistan the opportunity to pull off the first upset of the tournament. Australia are now at the top of the points table with 2 wins and a washout, while Pakistan remain winless in last place. Australia was about to see a nightmare as wickets started stumbling fast. Except 3 batters, none were able to reach double figures. A combined bowling effort of Pakistan made Australia lose 7 wickets for 76 runs.
Oh, that's straight up in the air. Fatima Sana takes the catch.
Begun the 15th. Oh, she's gone right through it.
In the air and gone.
No, they have to come out to chase.
It's in the air and it's gone. Gone! Oh, what a catch!
but Bet Mooney continued a magnificent 2025 in which she now averages around 63.42 with an innings that was a class above anyone else on a slow low turner in Colombo. Only two other batters, Alana King and Sidra Amin, got more than 20, with King's innings coming with Mooney at the other end. The pair shared a 106-run 9-wicket stand, and King's 51 not out was the highest score of a player batting at number 10 all over in women's one-day internationals. They completely eclipsed the efforts of Pakistan spinners, who shared 6 wickets for 98 runs in their 30 overs and gave their side real hope before the batters completely faded away.
King goes to a half-century with another 6. One of the most magnificent innings for Australia. The next top score, Alana King, 51 not out.
Demoralised from Australia's final score, Pakistan soon fell in trouble chasing 222. Only 4 reached double figures, with only Sidra Amin scoring more than 20 runs. She scored 35 off 52 balls. Kim Garth picked up 3 wickets, while Megan Shutt and Annabelle Sutherland picked up 2 wickets.
Bowled, well bowled.
Hands, wonderful hands from all the Australians this time. Plays on.
Touch it!
This could be the 7th. Oh, that's very close.
Eventually, Pakistan were bowled out in the 37th over for just 114 runs, giving Australia a boost to reach the tabletop along with a stern net run rate.
ODIs and 6 of them in World Cup.
Asmatullah Omarsai's all-round performance took Afghanistan to a 5-wicket win against Bangladesh in the first one-day international in Abu Dhabi. Omarsai picked up 3 wickets before he contributed with 40 when Afghanistan lost set batters Ramanullah Gurbaz and Rahmat Shah in their 222-run chase. Bangladesh, though, couldn't get going on with the bat despite a 101-run 4th wicket stand between Mehdi Hassan Miraz and Tawhid Hirdoi. Both reached 50s but fell shortly afterwards too. Mehdi and Hirdoi had rescued Bangladesh after they lost 3 wickets in the first 11.5 overs. Saif Hassan was striking the ball cleanly for his first 5 boundaries, but when he fell for 26, Bangladesh had to rebuild. Mehdi and Hirdoi batted out 9 overs with just 1 boundary before hitting 3 sixes in consecutive overs. Hirdoi, however, was run out after a mix-up with Mehdi having made 56.
Huge hesitation and a mix-up, and this time it's the well-settled Tawhid Hirdoi.
When Mehdi fell LBW to Rashid Khan for 60, Jakar Ali and Nurul Hassan followed him back to the pavilion in the same way to the same bowler.
Oh, that is good. That has been given. Rashid Khan gets his second. Oh, close. Given again. It's the dangerous Rashid Khan.
Omarsai also took 3 wickets, having given Afghanistan the early breakthroughs.
Well, another wicket for Omarsai as he picks up his 3rd.
Afghanistan began their reply brightly. Ibrahim Sadran struck first 3 boundaries before Ramanullah Gurbaz blasted Taskin Ahmed down the ground for a 6. The opening pair raised the 50-run stand in the 9th over, but Tanvir Islam broke through with an excellent delivery. Afghanistan, however, landed in the safe hands of their captain Hashmatullah Shahidi and Omarsai. The pair added 59 runs for the 5th wicket, with Omarsai picking apart 2 Bangladesh bowlers at a crucial stage. Omarsai fell later in the same over, caught at short mid-wicket for 40 off 44 balls with 6 fours and a 6. And then Shahidi and Nabi came to the crease and turned it into a cakewalk as they won with 17 balls to spare.
Yeah, it is. Nicely played.
Be on strike, and there you go. He's finished it with a blow, and there it goes all the way. 6 runs, and Afghanistan go 1-0 up in this 3-match series.
A convincing victory for Afghanistan, and a clean strike from Mohammad Nabi to take them home.
Alex de Minaur secured his 50th tour-level victory of the season yesterday at the Shanghai Masters, defeating Nuno Book 7-5 and 6-2 to advance to his 7th ATP Masters 1000 quarterfinal.
De Minaur became the 3rd player to reach the 50-win milestone in 2025 alongside Carlos Alcaraz and Taylor Fritz. The Australian holds a tour-leading 37 victories on hard courts this season. Against Borges, De Minaur displayed confidence and precision, tallying 19 winners against 10 unforced errors during the 1 hour and 47 minutes match. De Minaur will face Daniil Medvedev in the last 8. The Russian battling past Leonard Tien of the US 7-6, 6-7, 6-4 in a match lasting nearly 3 hours.
sets to 1.
Meanwhile, Canada's Felix Auger-Aliassime advanced to the quarterfinals, defeating world number 9 Lorenzo Musetti 6-4, 6-2 in a match that lasted 1 hour and 26 minutes. Auger-Aliassime, ranked 13 globally, broke Musetti's serve 3 times, while the Italian failed to secure a single break. The Canadian also recorded 6 aces compared to Musetti's 3. Auger-Aliassime will next face Frenchman Arthur Vindegnek, who defeated Jiří Lehečka 6-3, 7-6 to reach his first Masters 1000 quarterfinal.
Meanwhile, world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka marked her return to the WTA Tour with a hard-fought victory at the 2025 Wuhan Open, defeating Slovakia's Rebeka Stramkova 4-6, 6-3 and 6-1 to maintain her perfect 18-0 record at the tournament.
Sabalenka, coming off a recent injury layoff, struggled early in the match, dropping the first set as she worked to regain her rhythm. However, the Belarusian regrouped to take the next 2 sets, wrapping up the win in 1 hour and 58 minutes. Sabalenka will next face Russia's Lyudmila Samsonova.
Sabalenka. 2-1. 4-6, 6-3, 6-1.
Earlier, Coco Gauff cruised past Mayuka Uchijima with a dominant 6-1, 6-0 win in only 51 minutes. Gauff will next face either home hope Zhang Shuai or Romania's Sorana Cirstea.
Another short commercial break, more sporting highlights coming right after this. You are watching Other Derana Sports Central. Welcome back to Other Derana Sports Central. Cristiano Ronaldo has become the first footballer to reach billionaire status according to the latest sources, which has valued the Portugal great's net worth at an estimated $1.4 billion. The 40-year-old striker's financial ascent comes after he signed a new contract with Saudi Arabia's Al Nassr in June, reportedly worth more than $400 million. Sources said that Ronaldo earned more than $550 million in salary between 2002 and 2003, supplemented by a decade-long Nike deal worth nearly $18 million annually, and lucrative endorsements with Armani, Castrol and others added to $175 million to his fortune. Ronaldo's move to Al Nassr from Manchester United in 2023 had already made him the highest paid player in football history, with an annual salary of £177 million plus bonuses and a reported 15% share in his Saudi Arabia club. Argentina and Inter Miami forward Lionel Messi has earned more than $600 million in pre-tax salary during his career. Ronaldo's billionaire status places him among a rare group of athletes that includes basketball greats Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson and LeBron James, golfer Tiger Woods and tennis player Roger Federer. The E1 World Championship, known as the world's first all-electric powerboat racing series, made its African debut in Lagos recently, marking what was described as a major milestone in its global expansion.
The 57-year-old Slovene acknowledged his team have considered tweaking the qualification process for the tournament finals, but not in a way that would add any more matches to the already congested fixture calendar. Sefrin told the audience at the Portugal Football Summit 2025 yesterday that he doesn't see the Euros itself being changed and they could maybe make the qualifiers a bit more interesting, but there's no more space for more matches. The news comes as qualifiers continue for the expanded 48-team World Cup in the United States, Canada and Mexico next summer, with speculation growing that FIFA may push to expand the 2030 edition of the tournament even further to include 64 teams. Ceferin also took the opportunity to laud Cristiano Ronaldo's storied career with the Portuguese skipper in attendance along with his national team colleagues. He added that he's never seen such a competitive person and that's why he's struggling to stop, and he is for sure one of the 3 names of football of all times.
Meanwhile, UEFA President Alexander Ceferin says the European football body have no plans to expand the European Championships beyond the current 24-team format.
It was reported that the penultimate round of Season 2 had brought the series to its 4th continent, according to CEO Rodi Basso. Lagos was chosen for its energy, drive for change and alignment with E1's values for sustainability, tourism and technology. Basso stated that E1 planned to expand the number of teams from 9 to 12 and increase the number of races from 7 to 15. He added that the championship was seeking 20 million euros in fresh capital and targeting a valuation of 500 million euros by 2030. He also mentioned that talks with investors, including several high net worth individuals, were ongoing. On the competitive front, it was reported that Team Rafa had reclaimed the championship lead from Team Brady by a single point after finishing second in Saturday's qualifying race. Team Brady, owned by National Football League legend Tom Brady, had faced technical issues, while Team Rafa was associated with tennis star Rafael Nadal. Basso was quoted as saying that Lagos would be the road to Miami, referring to the season finale. Spectators were said to have warmly welcomed the event. It was explained that E1's Racebird boats use zero-emission electric propulsion and foil technology to minimize environmental impact, while the series also supported coastal conservation and marine research. Basso further noted that celebrity owners, including basketball star LeBron James and Ivorian former footballer Didier Drogba, was helping to drive global visibility, describing their reach as compelling and calling it an insurance for growth. Overall, the event was seen as a significant step forward for the championship as it continued bringing sustainable motorsport to new audiences around the world.
And with that, we wrap up today's bulletin on Other Derana Sports Central. Stay tuned as we bring more highlights and action right here from the home and around the globe. Until then, I'm Vinod Varnasurya signing off. Keep the spirit of sport alive and have a very good night.